Ok, dilo en español porque aquí tenemos al fan del Wi-Fi 8 Team y dice, dilo en español porque en castellano, porque no entiendo ni madre, dice.
¿Qué parte?
Dilo lo que vas a decir de las personas que tienen problemas con su mindset, con el pensamiento y todo eso. Que cuando estás yendo a la izquierda, hit the reset button. Explícale esto en español.
Nomás estaba diciendo básicamente que a todos nos pasa, todos somos humanos, hay veces que amanecemos de malas o hay veces que cosas nos llevan, ¿cómo se dice? Nos llevan en mal dirección, que uno quiere quedarse en fila y dice, pasan cosas negativas o cosas que te distraen, tú tienes que sacarte de esa y ponerte en el buen camino, cosas positivas, cosas que te van a traer pensamientos positivos, poderosos, de decir, ok, yo puedo, no quiero ir en esa ruta, porque nada bueno sale de eso, gastas tiempo, desperdicias el tiempo en pensando cosas negativas, preocupándote por cosas que no tienen sentido, en nada te van a ayudar a superarte, a progresar. El poder está en nosotros de hacer la decisión de decir, ok, no, tengo que irme en otro camino.
Ya. So esta es una decisión, and if you're here right now, and if you're not bilingual, just hang tight. We'll come back to the English version in a minute. But básicamente lo que está diciendo Susie es de que todos tenemos cosas que nos pasan el día al día. Todos tenemos. No hay nadie que experimente un día excelente todo el día. No. El día va a pasar y te van a pasar cosas en el día que muchas de las veces te van a, en vez de llevarte en la dirección del buen camino, el camino que tú tienes que ir en el derecho hacia tus goals, a tus objetivos, a las cosas positivas, viene algo que de repente no mira y ¡pum! Te tira por una cachetada y te empieza a llevar a la izquierda. La importancia de ser parte de una comunidad, de un grupo, de unas personas que te van a ayudar a presionar ese botón de un reset, donde te captas, te agarras y te empiezan otra vez a llevar al camino al que mereces. Esa es la importancia, donde unas personas cuando empiezan a irse a la izquierda no lo captan y terminan cayéndose en el fregado, en el hoyo, ¿no? De donde ya al último ya no pueden salir. Pero cuando sabes jalarte y irte en la dirección que tenías que ir, que estabas originalmente yendo o dirigiéndote, entonces las cosas, los resultados son diferentes. Esto lo hicimos para ustedes, para la raza en español, para que no digan que no sabemos español aquí. Aquí hasta en chino hablamos aquí también. Es de que si quieren chino, más digan, ahorita, de volada. Right, Susie?
Yes.
Damn, I don't know. But Susie, tell everyone right here, whoever's here, how can, like, will you recommend for people to join on this freaking, to join our mastermind? Yes or no?
Absolutely. Honestly, the best investment you will ever make in your entire life is in yourself. Not a car, not shoes, whatever expensive stuff you like to get or whatever. The best investment you will make is in yourself, literally. And just seeing how everyone is flourishing in their own ways, within their own businesses, I'm amazed. I'm amazed to see it. I'm grateful to be
crazy, right?
Get a taste of everyone's success. You know, it's incredible. I love the accountability, the support. You know, we go in there with, hiccups sometimes, the encouragement from everybody else, how we all support each other. We're all there with each other, helping each other out. It's incredible because we're all from different places, different areas.
Different areas.
Yes. You know, we have
We have
our
people.
you know,
We have Eddie here. I don't know if Eddie's still here. We have Eddie Peña from Chicago. We have Hugo also from Chicago. We have some people here from California, from Vegas. We have some people in Vegas, and then we have Cami here, Dot Marcelli from Argentina. Imagínate.
Wow.
We would have people from Argentina. A big shout out to you, Cami. Espero que todos estén bien. Hope you guys are good all the way in Argentina. But imagine a community, people. Imagine a community of like-minded individuals.
It's incredible.
That all we want is to succeed in life. All we want is to have a support system, a support group that's going to push you, that's going to motivate you to win. And not just win like, oh, we have a little win. No, win big. Dream big.
Win big.
Like just a group that's going to help you just go out there and freaking be bold and have guts and have the courage to speak up. Have the courage to say what you want to say in a great way where now you're helping other people. Imagine that.
Yes, that's incredible. Feelings, I mean, even being in this group, honestly, I've encountered feelings within myself that I've never known, because those are not the environments I was used to. You know, those are not environments that I came from, you know, because like I said, I come from the 9-to-5 role. It's a very different way of being in the way they do things, you know. And coming in here, you know, the sense of community within each other, we're like, you know, our own little group, and we're powerful, you know, and you helped us become that. We're like, we're on our way, and all of us have a piece of you, you know, because we're like, oh my God, like JJ gave us the toolbox, and we're using it, like, you know, and I see it, I love it, I love everyone's support, you know, how we're all there, you know, just feeding off of each other, and just knowing that we're all there with the intent to grow and be better. And there's no feeling than, you know, being joined, like literally, like hands in hand with everybody, knowing that we're all reaching for our own successes, our own triumphs, and we're all going to get there. And we're all seeing it within each other. It's amazing, JJ.
I love that. So I'm looking at the comments here, and you know, if you know me, I'm a serious dude. I mean business, but I'm also I could also be a character. Right? I could be a clown, right, Susie? You know me.
Yes.
And you know, every now and then I like to break tension with humor. And so I see some people here laughing at the stuff that I say, because that's just a good way for me to, you know, break tension, to get people's attention, for people to focus and see and pay more attention to what we are saying. And I've got a lot of things from a lot of people, but I see here, and I don't know if Tim's still here on the live here, but you know, speaking about helping each other. You know, I've gotten a lot of things from many mentors and coaches and all these other people in my career, Susie. However, Tim right there, by far, Susie, my biggest mentor in my career and in my life. See, I believe I'm really good at what I do as far as my career.
Me too.
But I thank you for that. But I needed that spiritual mentor with business twist and everything that Tim brings to the table. And so Tim, if you're still here, I just gotta say thank you so much for your mentorship, for your friendship. I love you too. I respect you a lot, and a lot of what I've learned from you, Tim, and what I've learned and then continue to learn, I pass it on to them. You see? And so this is what it's about. It's a community of helping each other. How can we help each other, Susie? It's about helping each other. It's not about, you know, bringing people down. It's not about like talking down on people. It's not about that. It's about, wait a minute, we're all here to succeed. We're all here because we want to do better. We're all here because we want to help our family. We're here because we want to make more money. We're here because we just want to be a better human freaking being.
Yes.
And so I thank you for jumping on this live, Susie. But do not leave yet. I want to see if Didi, if you're still here, let me know. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or something, and I'll bring you on, because you also you just joined our group maybe about 2-3 weeks, Susie. What do you think? 2 or 3 weeks, Didi?
Yeah. And remember, JJ, I also wanted to add this. Do you remember when I was in your office, when it was me and Tiffany, and I asked you, JJ, how do you feel knowing and seeing that your reach is changing lives? And I got emotional, because I know where I was and who I was before I started all of this. And I know that I couldn't be here talking to you right now if it weren't for you. And I asked you that with all sincerity, because I've been wanting to ask you that for a long time, just to, seeing how we're all growing. Like, JJ, how do you feel knowing that you're changing our lives for greater good, and you're helping us get to levels that I don't know that any of us knew that, like, how we would get there. Like, you're literally like the pivotal piece that's just taking us there. I
remember that. I remember. I want to know if you remember what my answer was. Do you remember what my answer was to your question?
Yeah.
What
got emotional. I got emotional, because I was like, how it, like, you sometimes have those epiphany moments in your life, that you feel like you'll never forget. And I still remember when I met you, JJ. Do you remember that? I was so nervous. Like, the way I talk to you now is completely different than when I met you. I was like shaking like a little pollito. Like, I was just trembling. Like, I can't believe I'm here. I'm so scared. Oh my God. It was so crazy. Like, now that I think about it, I have to laugh at myself, because I'm like, what the hell is that about? It's so dumb.
I remember that. So that was a few months ago, and now looking back, you like you said, you look back, like, what the heck? What was I thinking? What was I like that? But that's the growth that people could have in such a short period of time, if they're ready for the growth. This is one quote. This is one quote. And you and I, one time I was trying to say it, and you're like, no, this is how you say it. And the quote was like about the teacher and the student. You remember that quote?
Yes.
And that's exactly what happened with you.
Yes.
You were ready.
Yep.
And so when people are ready, when the student's ready, the coach, the mentor appears, the teacher appears.
Yes. Yep.
And there you go. Take off.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's exactly what happened with you. You took off.
Yeah.
And so I like that. So let me see. Don't go nowhere. But while I'm looking back here, tell everyone what my answer was to your question. Why do I do this? How do you feel? Your question was, how do you feel, JJ? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And let them know what my answer was to you.
Well, I remember you had said, you do it for us. You do it for us. You felt, incredible knowing that you're changing us. You've been doing this. You have an incredible way of teaching it. You do. Like, where to find things to just be like, no, there it is, take it this way. There it is, take it that way. There it is, implement this, implement that. And, it's so surreal to me sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, JJ, like, how do you know that? Like, how do you figure that, but you've developed what you've developed so amazingly well, and you're able to teach it in such a profound way, where you are able to understand it in a way where you're like, oh, I get it now. Oh, like, I've had so many of those moments in your office just watching you guys work, and I'm like, oh, that's what he meant. That's what that means. Oh, I get it now. And when you say, I don't do it for me, I do it for you guys, I understand that in a very different level than when I first heard it. When I first heard you say that, I don't do this for me, I do it for you guys, I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's nice of him. And until I understood it differently, I understood it differently. if that makes sense.
Good. It makes.
No?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it hit me. Like, it hit me right here, and I'm like, I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm listening. My ears are wide open. I'm listening. I'm here to receive it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you say that, Susie, because look, I believe that right now with this whole social media thing, there's a lot of people out there putting themselves out there as you know, they want to help you, they want to do this, they you know, they're mentors, coaches, and all this stuff, and more credit to them. But I also know there's only a few people out of all these hundreds of and thousands of people out there that call themselves coaches or mentors that really want to do it to help the individual. Does that make sense? And so when I say I do it for you guys, I'm doing this to help you guys, I really freaking mean it. Like, I want you guys to succeed more than I want to succeed, because I know that if you guys win, that means I'm winning, because that means I must have said and done something right. Does that make sense? So, so your victories are my victories.
Mm-hmm.
Your success is my success. And so when I say when I say that I do this for you guys, I really mean it. Like I just want you guys to freaking win so freaking bad. Yeah. It doesn't really matter what I want. It's what you want. What do you want? I'll help you.
Yes, and that's exactly right. Literally. And you know what? Another thing too that stayed with me, your interview with AP. When you said, "I don't give up on people. People give up on me." Oh my God! It literally made my skin. I'm like, no, that's not gonna be me. I know he's not talking about me, so I'm good. I'm good there. I know he's not talking. He's not going to be talking. Nope, I'm not part of that list. But I can see that. I can see that. But it's, you know, it's just you have a gift, JJ.
Thank you so much.
Not a gift. You have several gifts that you give us. Literally, when you're with us in our sessions, when we're all like, you know, communicating with each other, like you're there to help us, questions, whatever. Like, I'm in your office, I see you and what you do, and I'm like, damn, like, he's with everybody. He's not just, hey, I'm just here in my zone. Like, you touch base points with everyone, you know, you make your rounds, you're there to help everybody. Like, you have that, you have that in you. It's not something that you're just like, oh, well, I have to do this. Like, no, you're there for everybody. Like, you have that, JJ. That's literally like in you.
Thank you so much, Susie. Listen, I appreciate everything you have said, because I know you mean it. You're being genuine about it, and so I thank you for that. And the truth of the matter is, look, it's 9:18. I'm still here in my office.
I know.
I went through my agents. That I helped them throughout the day. I had several coaching sessions today, and now I'm just barely getting to my personal stuff. You see, and I'm okay with that, because I'll take care of you guys first, and then I'll take care of myself. Because again, it's not about me; it's about you guys. The more I help you guys, the more I'll be helped later. Does that make sense? Like I don't mind putting in long days. Like, labor, long hours doesn't scare me. That means that, come on now. It's just that means I'm just gonna have to sleep less hours tonight. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll survive. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's all good. It's all good. Let me see if anyone else from the mastermind group is here. Let me know if you're here. Okay. And and I'll bring you on. If you're still here, whoever's part of the mastermind group, let me know, and I'll bring you on. If you have any questions, by the way, let me know, and I'll answer your questions. If you have any questions for Susie, please let her know. Just type them here, and we'll answer your questions. Or if you just want to jump on the live and you have anything interesting to talk about in regards to mindset, accountability, sales, objection handlers, your pitch. Come on now, we've been working on the pitch, right? So see, how important is it to have a pitch when you're in sales? How important is it?
Extremely. That's literally like, it's the most important ingredients to the recipe. Can you have a taco without a tortilla? No.
Nope.
Even if it's not a real tortilla, I know we're in a different time right now where you have keto and cauliflower tortillas, but you can't have a taco without a freaking tortilla. Like, it's just part of the puzzle. You need one. You have, and see that, JJ, those are the things that I feel like prior to any of this, prior to me even knowing you, I'm like, what the heck? I never even knew the things that I know now, which I'm very grateful for. By the way.
So you're just so people can know where you're coming from. You have a 9-to-5. You're working on getting your real estate license. But honestly, just being like part of this group for 2.5 months, going on 3 months, how ahead do you feel right now that you're on compared to other people that are studying to take the real estate exam and don't know anything about sales compared to what you learned the last 2.5 months? How much of an advantage do you feel like you have towards all these other people, Susie?
Worlds of an advantage, literally night and day. Like, if you're thinking about it, if you're wondering how you're, so I feel like there's a lot of misconception, because I know I was one of them, and I know that I can't be alone. I'm not alone when I say this, but when I went into it, I had no idea what else it took to make it happen, to make it pop. Once you're in, it's not just, hey, I have my license, I'm ready. No. Girl, no. There's a lot more to it that you need to learn, and whoever you're learning from is going to determine where you go.
100%.
And I'm here now, and I'm, everything that I've learned, I'm like, whoa, like, you've opened up this entire new world for me that I'm understanding on a whole different level. That 100%. I know the conversations I could be having with people that I've probably been a year in wouldn't be able to have the same level of conversation with me, because I'm like, what? What is that? Like,
yep.
I don't.
Day and night.
Yes.
So this is what I'm going to do for the people that are here and that are somewhat interested on what this freaking mastermind is about. If you want a free 10-minute coaching session with me, send me a DM. The first 5 persons that send me a DM will get a free 10-minute coaching session, which a lot of times, I got to tell you, a lot of times I go 15, 20, up to 30 freaking minutes.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Just helping people, because it's not about the time. It's about, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Tell me. All right. And then the conversations drag longer. I'm okay with that, because I know that extra 5, 10, 15 minutes can mean such a big difference in someone's life. I know it can mean like the world in many people's cases. So if you're here, if you want to be, if you want to get a free 10-minute coaching session with myself, send me DM. The first 5 individuals send me a DM. I'll give you a free 10-minute coaching session. It'll be throughout the week. Maybe a couple of you guys maybe for next week, because my schedule's full. But nevertheless, I want to go ahead and be able to do that, because I know I could help more people, and the rest of the group could for sure use some more members on there, so we could mastermind and continue that big support that we currently have.
Yeah, it'll change your life. I've seen it. Yeah. How many people do we have in the group?
We have 20 plus. 20 plus.
And it's changing every single person in there. Like, if that's not enough for you, then I don't know what to tell you.
Here's what it is, Susie. Some people are ready for the change.
Yes.
Some people are ready to step up. Some people are ready to get uncomfortable. Some people are ready for the coach, the mentor, the teacher. Some people are just ready to hear the message, so they go ahead and put it to work. Some people are ready to just freaking take their business to a different level. Some people are just ready. But then we also got to understand there's some people that want it, that talk about it, but they will never do anything about it.
Right.
And that's okay. That's okay, because that's them. But what I'm saying is that if you're ready to step up, if you're ready to at least just find out what this whole thing is about and how it could change literally your life in a week, because we've had members, like I think like every member that joins within the first week, they're like, oh my God, this is like where you guys been my whole life, and like we see that, right, Susie?
Yes, it's so crazy, but like in the most powerful ways, because then you get to be part of that. You get to taste that through other people, and you know, it's like I can't even put it in words because that's how excited it makes me. It makes me so happy to see, you know, people's growth, transformations, complete transformations.
Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it? You see, you're starting to feel what I feel when you guys win. Because when somebody on the group, on our private group chat, when somebody goes there and shares a victory, and like, man, I just opened a new escrow, I got a new buyer pre-approved. You know, I went and I scheduled these appointments. Oh my God, I start working out. Oh my God, I'm doing this. Things that they had never been able to accomplish before, and now they're doing it. How does it feel to just know that other people are winning, Susie? How does it feel?
Incredible. It feels like my win too, even though I'm like, it's not my win, but it's my win. Like I'm here, I'm seeing it, I'm experiencing it, I'm celebrating it with you. I mean, it feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas morning, you know, because you're just you're so excited. It's exciting. I love it because we're all part of this. We all have the same core. Literally, we all do. We all share that. And it's amazing. And I love that everyone's so open to share their wins, their struggles. And we're all there to hype each other up, to help each other out. Because sometimes, you know, we're all human. We all need a hand, a little pick-me-up every now and then. And we can count on each other for that, which is incredible.
Absolutely. So not only is it a mastermind group, but it's also like a support group.
Yes. Accountability. It's like all in one, JJ. You
like all in one. Listen, mastermind, skills, sales, shoot, I've even covered social media, you know, support group, accountability. I mean, the accountability behind it. I mean, it covers everything. And the reason I wanted to make and make a group like this, Susie, is because I know what it is to not have that in my life or in my career. And I know how much a difference it had made my career in my life once I added those components, those ingredients. See that? And so every week's a bit different. Mm-hmm. You know, every week
to learn.
Something. Absolutely.
Always. Literally, there's like I you know, I have my notebook. I'm writing stuff down when we're doing our sessions, and every time I'm like, whoa, that was new. I didn't know that, or wow, like that was great, you know. And I have so many notes of things that I'm like, okay, I learned this today. I didn't know this. Now I know this, and it's just, JJ, you're helping so many of us like have breakthroughs in our lives that we've never tasted. And it's like once you taste one, you know, there's going to be more, and there's going to be more, and there's going to be more, and let's go. That's really
and I like that. I like that, Susie, because you know what we are doing, the path that we're heading towards. It's about those smaller victories to get into the huge victory, little wins every single day, which is like every session that we have is just one of those. Mm-hmm. Well, wait a minute. All right. I see this. It's getting better. It's getting better. And I feel like every single time, at least that's how I feel, that every single time it's something new, something powerful, something that you literally take home, take to the bank, and cash that. Because it's that powerful. There's so much value to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're going to keep reapplying, you know?
Absolutely. So again, one more time, if you're here and if you want to join, you want to be part of this group, and if you want to get a free 10-minute coaching session with myself, send me a DM. I'll do it for the first 5 to send me a DM, and then we'll talk. Listen, if you don't want to join after, that's okay. But at least I want to do this for you. I want to help you with a 10-minute session. So you know, just going to the past weekend, you know, last weekend, I went to Vegas. I have 2 minutes remaining. I'm going to jump back on the live right now when it ends, just so you guys know, okay? But I went to Vegas to Sil's birthday party. Mm-hmm. And I kid you not, my intention was to go out there and help people, give value content to people, Susie. And the whole night, I think I was there like 5 hours, and I don't know how many free freaking coaching sessions I did, because one person after another, one person after another. I connected with a lot of people. I know some of the people were here earlier, but honestly, I just get such a great I get that, like, this big high from helping people.
Mm-hmm. And you do it so naturally, JJ. It just like literally just oozes out of you. That's your nature, literally. You can't fake that. And I know sometimes some coaches, and I've seen them on social media, they fake the funk. I see it, I feel it, I sense it, you know? And I'm like, JJ, this is your calling. This is your calling. You're doing amazing things with so many people.
I love that. I love that. So, Susie, thank you so very much. I have like 45 seconds left. I'm gonna end this one here, and then I'm gonna go live again to answer some of the questions here.
Okay.
So if you're here right now, I'm gonna give me about another 30, 45 seconds, and I'll go and then do another live and answer some of your questions. I may even bring one of you guys live. So if you're here and if you're part of this one, thank you so very much, Susie. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're always genuine. You're always really like really excited about it, and I just love that.
That's how you make me feel, Coach. Literally, you brought that out of me. Literally.